guards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out
Got
there with
Giannis. Finally, somebody got Giannis. Oh.
And for Milwaukee, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the center. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night? Coming out of the trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And what a tremendous career for LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, so many double-doubles. A rim protector, makes plays for others. Man, the list goes on.
Allen dishes to MP.
Let's get our first bucket. Let's get it.
The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look to start the season.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. MP passes to Nwora. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, Lopez. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Griffin. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to MP. Trying to get open is Lopez. A nice shot by MP. And Greg, MP, the highly touted rookie. He was a classic one and done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
Fires the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Shoots from 14. Count it. Irving's got 6.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really felt.
Got my first assist. Let's go.
And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got MP. He's out there with Allen, and it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Nice move. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Irving.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to man bounce. We finished one half of basketball. Bucks lead by 14. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different.
Can't make it.
Making a switch here. MV's checked in. Here's Irving. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Bucks.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
There's a lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
So for Brooklyn now, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. From deep, Harden, the basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game. Down low, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Harden scanning the floor. Irving against Holiday. Outside Durant, just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Aldridge.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 20.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
With some arc, Harden, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Durant kicks to Harden. To the middle, here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harden against Holiday. MP outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Okay, Dad, I'll get him in there. What that? Oh, chicken. Lucky.
Harden against
Get
MP.
some of that.
Over MP. Harden, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing.
Just picked up Giannis.
To that near 7-foot frame.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2. some changes here. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Matthews. Hill is out there with MP. And it's Nora in at the power forward position. Inside, MP. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight.
Oh, man. A tragic and senseless murder, man.
In the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Harden's shot is good.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Here's MP, Caston Nora. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 3rd personal.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. MP against Millsap. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Nora. Kicks it out to MP. Inside with the clock winding down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mills with it. The shot will not fall. And here is Hill. And here's MP for 3. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Giannis the man.
Hey there, John Love. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. Look, not at all. Fully expected to come in here and perform regardless of what the haters have been saying about me since I got drafted. You know, there's a reason that I'm here. I know I got the skills to succeed, and as long as I get a fair shot, I'm confident this success will continue.
So what are your expectations for your first season?
I'm not putting a ceiling on my game, but hey, I expect to ball out. That's why they drafted me. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but then again, tonight it didn't look so hard either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you certainly didn't look out of your depth. Great game, man.
Thank you.
Great game, man.
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked you to stop by today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
I have one issue that I need to address, like the numbers.
This airs tonight.
Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. Corporate. I'm a company man.
Just know that Coach is in no rush to find out if he was wrong. So if you go this route, it might be a while before you see the minutes you and I both know you deserve. And that can affect the league's perception of you.
And that could affect the market's perception. And then eventually the bottom line.
This could all go to plan, MP. But those are the risks. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference.
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, well.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, 2-2.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you, and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
It's good. The food was good. I thought we might have saved something to the side. The time of my life. Oh. Need some dribbles. This the only game on right now? Oh, no. Oh, I gotta get my ball handling up to 75. Right back into your pockets. Okie doke, we going. We need troubles. I thought I just got Jay West. Never mind. I gotta go to practice. Until we get that started. Good pass. Good shot. Oh my god. He got game.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Let's go. One more.
Good shot, MP. Hey, hit me up.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last
Oh, he was that big hungry, daddy. Oh,
focus and energy going.
ate that whole food.
Aim to be great. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more.
Yeah.
Today,
Push the
we're gonna
tempo.
work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
3 on 3s. Yeah, I'm about to bust somebody ass. Didn't know that, boy. I'm about to bust somebody ass. I'm about to bust somebody ass, boy. Bucky. Oh my god, look at Giannis just running. He just runs. Giannis. What? True, oh my god. Relax, steroids.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Yeah, what he gotta say? You better say you gonna make up for it from last time when we lost Matthew Stafford. You owe us an apology. That man threw a horrible pass. Grenade. Oh my god. They're good. They're good, bro. They're gonna win.
Hey, keep knocking those in, Holiday. Get your head in the game. Get the next one. Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
was just trying to see. Alright, we're good now. Ooh, off the easy.
I don't necessarily say I have a strategy, but I will tell anybody and everybody this. Badges mean something. Don't use all the badges that you don't grind it for one player. Like, use your badges and use them wisely. Anybody going into the next game day, stay focused, keep your head up, go in it with a positive attitude, and just try to.
They be tripping.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet.
He got his stuck on his head. He better get some better stuff. They styling out there. Hi, ready. He tried to flex on him.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve D8.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard, early on. Your players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Back to Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Hero passes to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Hero. Lets it go from 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And that one is good.
Yeah, off to a strong start here.
He got
6 points off second chance buckets.
Let me get that.
Allen outside.
Yeah.
On the wing, Thompson. Down low, Laura, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
You know they can't call that on Giannis. He's on too long.
3
He broke
seconds
the rule.
separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, lets it go. Good D by Lopez.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Thompson outside.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Go with a
Heat out
muscle.
front, up 6.
I mean, give me that.
And a valued
Like it
reserve
was
for the Bucks.
nothing.
Pat Connaughton was asked about the depth.
I've been saying it for a long
Thought he
time.
thought he was just a shooter. That man
And he's a
got
prime example.
plans.
The former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero.
Nice taste.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
So you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. The Heat with the lead. Back to Hero. Pass to Strus. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Allen with the drive. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And the Heat call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Hey, what a foul. Gallinari.
Adebayo getting it. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team making a
That's
change
what they're
here.
not talking
Edmonds
about.
checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Wara checked in, and Allen subbed in for Chris Middleton. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Holiday out there with Thompson. Then there's Allen. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. To the wing right side. Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. 5 on the clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. And it's blocked. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
I like that too.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Outside Lowry. To the middle, good saving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside Holiday. Back to Thompson. Driving the lane. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Back to Lowry. Looking to get back on track here. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great
Oh,
team.
no.
That's just being out of sync and at the
Mama like
worst
him.
time. Costly.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Yep, that one goes. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Strus passes to Hero. Good saving. On target from 13 feet. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Thompson. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Bucks lead
It
by
must
2.
be a storm or something, because it was weird how it just kept raining and stopped raining
on 2K Sports.
when we was out there. Dude.
And it's time now
Give
to
my
bring
money
you
up.
our State
Give my
Farm
money
assist of
up.
the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach team.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll
Let's
do it
go.
for
This the
now.
game of the
For
day,
Steve
baby.
Smith, Ray
Cardinals
Anthony, and
at
David
range.
Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanking you for being with
Eric Weddle? He's back? New Balance, Converse, Puma, Under Armour, Adidas, Nike, Jordan. Just do it. We rock with Adidas. I got some Adidas, so I'll rock with them.
Hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back locks into black ops, stunting turn into half knock. If you get man, it's an hour before Mac locking them show up. If you're in late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like Burrow. Then you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. Oh God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, we them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce.
That wasn't. don't want that to hold. Yeah, that would.
I want to shout out Ty, Splash, Nike. I watched a lot of them guys on Twitch, and to say I'd be here without them today is a lie. I just want to say appreciate y'all boys, and y'all keep grinding, keep doing what y'all do. Y'all helping a lot more people.
A beautiful look at downtown San Antonio. Great to have you with us for our matchup tonight. Hey, Alex.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar, as they're trying to work out their identity. And then when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running.
DiVincenzo against Walker. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, the rumors were flying early on, Grant. Seems that this franchise has different views of how MP should be used.
Well, B.A., the source of the conflict comes from the front office and coaching staff. With all that going on, you wonder just how much it's impacting MP's playing time.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Thompson. Down low. And Giannis with the jam.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on him. That's the way you do it.
Outside Walker. 50 seconds left in the first quarter.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Thompson passes to Lopez, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Outside Walker. Back to Murray. Shoots over Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And the Bucks making a change here. Nora's checked in.
Jordan Wara.
Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Thompson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Murray against Thompson. Shoots from 14. Murray, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA act. And the Bucks have been a powerhouse for some time now. Dante.
Everybody gets up to play us. Guys bring energy to play against us.
And Grant, DiVincenzo would know about playing with energy.
Yes, he would. I mean, he'd know about dominant teams, too. State titles in high school and 2 national titles at Villanova.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
We've got Drew Eubanks. Lonnie Walker is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Bates Diop in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And that one, good. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Young is often overmatched because he's not as big as other power forwards, but he still finishes inside at a high rate.
Love the shooting Walker provides. When he's hot, Clark, he can carry this offense in short stretches.
Well, B.A., you know every team can use a microwave score, and Walker is just getting started. Plenty of upside still to tap.
Walker against Allen. Here's Forbes. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Eubanks. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Allen on the wing. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The floater. And he sinks the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively.
So it's Milwaukee up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside.
No, you can press the down button on the volume and it'll turn the sound off. So I was just trying to turn it off for you. Hey. Ooh. Homegirl Liz be calling no matter what.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things
Let's
will
get it
tighten up here in the
started.
second. He's checked in for the Bucks. Thompson comes in for Drew Holiday. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis are in the middle. Then there's George Hill. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Outside, Hill. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Thompson's got 9. And if the name MP sounds familiar, it might be due to his high school days. For social media, he had a major presence when he was a teenager.
It caused MP to gain a lot of fanfare at a young age. Now, he'll have to work hard to shed the image of being a social media star and be viewed as an NBA star.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Back to Thompson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed
Smell like
down
boo-boo. Oh my. What's that?
Pass to Murray.
Hey, yo.
Back to the
Spray.
cell.
What a
Pocket
spray.
Will it go? Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's you.
Portis has got his 5th rebound.
I smell. I smell something.
Outside, Hill.
Something. Okay, hopefully it's just coffee.
How about the spring
Just
to
coffee.
this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Murray.
Yeah,
And too long on the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things.
Went away real
First
fast.
Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted 20-10-8 line.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
A line change.
Come on now. First drive. Get it to Odell.
So this one
Or start with
belongs
the
to the
run.
Bucks.
And bust a run to the house. To the house.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good run.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the
That's
type
a
of
good
victory
run
like
right there.
we
That's
saw
a good
tonight.
start.
And that'll do it, folks.
Look at this run, Dad.
For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
Bounced to the
So
left,
long,
right,
everybody.
and was gone. All he needed to do was beat that man. Thompson. If it wasn't for Thompson, it would have never happened. Go ahead, Dad. My bad. Second down.
Hey, man.
Voice of the Miami Heat. Your holiday break was full of highlights. You shared them, and we pulled some of the most impressive for this week's top.
Traffic coursing through brightly lit Indianapolis, the crossroads of America. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Indiana Pacers here at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Giannis and Portis are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, Warren and Sabonis, the duo at forward. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And the Pacers.
Oh, they came back on
Bucks
him.
will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Nora comes in for Middleton. Connaughton, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Clock is at 3. Nora. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Unbelievable. You talk about players who have transformed this league. Giannis is at the top of that list. Just a tremendous pass right there.
Now here's LeVert.
Offensive.
Really struggled in that loss against Miami.
We gonna make a play. He gonna try to make a play by any means.
To the inside. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
And Thompson gets it
Good
to go.
shot.
Want to score in the NBA?
Trey
Picks
A.
can really force the D to make tough choices.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Sabonis.
Where you going? I don't want.
LeVert outside. Back to Sabonis. Now here's LeVert. Charity stripe shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
To the wing on the left. Lopez finds Thompson. Here's Nora. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Bucks ahead, up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over the game. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team.
Brent, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
Jordan Warren.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Pat Connaughton. Brooke Lopez is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Nora in at the 4 spot. Indiana trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lamb with the ball. Now Thompson defending. LeVert passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Thompson in the post. He's marked by McConnell. Thompson's shot is off. So it's the Pacers now. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
That's what it is?
Thompson outside.
Wow.
Allen, the pass to Lopez. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Craig with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee.
In for the Bucks. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Damn, they look good. Grubhub.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find. He's checked in for DiVincenzo. 90 seconds into the second half now. They've got Torrey Craig. Also, TJ Warren out there. Domantas Sabonis out there with Malcolm Brogdon. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Brogdon against Thompson. Sabonis in the post. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal.
It's on Drew Holiday.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Happy birthday, MLK. Happy MLK Day, man.
Seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half, and it's Thompson penetrating. Count the basket. Thompson's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Sabonis. Thompson with a steal. Hey, puts up a 3. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Stevenson, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo.
How?
Sabonis against Middleton. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Right side, Brogdon. It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here come the Bucks. And he lobs it up. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, a true do-anything star. You know, Giannis' scoring ability sometimes is a little underappreciated.
Back to Brogdon. Sabonis outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks.
Let's go.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires.
That
I'm
part.
the only one who smells smoke. I'm literally.
He got that Kansas City in.
I sleep in my office. My kids
Oh, Florida State.
Our press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Oh, and he got some wheels.
But that's a great question.
Alright.
Hear that. And then you're right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, where black lock turn back locks in a black eye. Stunting turn into half knot. If you get 2 minutes, an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're in late, then they padlocking your door. My come up was ugly. Store trips, colorful money. Hugging the tummy. Nothing with that Brooklyn borough is thorough. Bengals, they go like Burrow. Like Burrow, you block again just to make all that blur. I can't believe I made it. Like, it's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are swiftly firm. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Yeah, we in track.
After the Achilles injury, when he was moving around and doing workouts that were way ahead of schedule, but even though
Add bacon, sizzle past the defenders from the wing. Gavin Smith, 49, calls ISO in the clutchest of clutch time moments.
Oh my God. ISO?
Rotating over to the rack with Crash
Top plays.
who spins this way.
Spin move. Ooh.
It's Vince Carter. Always one of the most fun my team
Okay, VC, sure. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Tyler Higbee. Yo, what's good, Ernesto?
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for the... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. And the
Gotta go
starting
for
lineup
it.
for the Timberwolves. We've got Russell. Edwards is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And Greg, now in the lineup expectations is a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Dante DiVincenzo is a winner, clearly. A two-time national champion in college and a welcome addition to any roster in the NBA.
It's good. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
DiVincenzo against Beverly. Now DiVincenzo.
And then gets stuck.
His last outing, he had 18 points. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Russell.
What'd he do?
The
Oh, he
pass
said
to
ice
Reed.
in my veins.
Shoots over DiVincenzo. And they double up Russell. Beverly for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
4-yard TD
Russell's got
reception.
assist number 5 here tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And they've scored several times already
Monster.
here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Russell. Over Thompson. And it's Russell missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Connaughton. Edwards defending. That one good for 2.
Got him.
He sets his man up there.
Oh, he tried to push Odell hard. He was mad.
Gets the basket.
He was mad at him. He tried to push him in the back of his head.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games.
Like, how dare you, Mark? Hey,
grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and Grayson Allen subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Thompson passes to Nwora. Clock at 4. Lopez inside. Towns on him. Lopez with the bucket.
Lopez really not a guy who creates his own shot, but he bailed them out there with the clock winding down.
And Beasley, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Knocked out that ride. The bus ride was taking a lot out of her. She was just being goofy the whole time. You know how she be, but she made it fun. Yeah.
Into the lane. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pass to Russell. Towns up top. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9 points. And he drives in, and there it is for him. Thompson's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the shot is good.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Thompson left side, trying to get open as Lopez. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Thompson for the triple. Connaughton passes to Thompson. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Good on both. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Lopez passes to Nwora, and he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
He made that man confess himself to his family or something like that.
Now one against Beverly. Dishes it to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got McDaniels, Patrick Beverly out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Naz Reid, And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. It's Beasley on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Connaughton kicks to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Norrell. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Norrell. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but
he got BU on his face mask, on his face. Oh, good kick. You almost blocked it. Come on, man. Go smack him. Oh, no.
Probably save my UNLV team.
That's the wrong team. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Thompson against Russell. Inside, Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And there's the pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Beverly kicks to Russell. Towns against Giannis. Towns down low. 3 seconds left, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Russell finds Beverly. Now Towns. To the middle. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Towns, the pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Thompson passes to Lopez. Over Beverly.
That's Lopez,
no
man.
luck.
He hit him, man.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. And last game, their bench came alive.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just...
It's all gonna be ogre soon. Dang, dark force.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now in the lineup here for the Bucks. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Beasley's checked in for Noel. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. They've got Brook Lopez. Allen is out there with Thompson. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Connaughton. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson for the lead. And it's Connaughton missing. Minnesota in the lead. Beverly with the ball. And that one's good. Towns has got 21 in the game.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Allen finds Thompson. To the paint. Here's Nora. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Beverly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Allen outside. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Towns. Offensive rebound. And McDaniels with the block. Beasley outside. Driving in. That shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And McDaniels, a bit of a project, but physically, he can do it all.
Greg, I think he's got a chance to be an outstanding defender. I mean, actually, an all-league caliber defender. He can block shots, he can get steals, he can defend multiple positions, and I think he's got great speed at both ends of the floor.
Towns dishes to Beverly. Kicks to Beasley. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. You know what? He's never been known as a three-point shooter. Not sure why he continues to try.
And here's Beverly. Towns. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Beasley kicks to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Towns against Allen. Back to Thompson. The feed now to Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. Beverly finds Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Allen against Beasley. Allen outside. Thompson outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Giannis.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Reed still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beverly looking around. They could use a bucket. He can't get it to go. Thompson inside the line, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back to the action after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Oh, it's a whole screen. You for real?
We've reached the fourth quarter. What has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Minnesota, Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Nas Reed.
On the top,
and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Passes to Connaughton. Back to Thompson. Here's the dish to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Edwards defending. And it's Connaughton missing. Minnesota shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Edwards passes to Reed. He kicks it to Beverly. Shoots from the right block, and they pick up 2.
Beverly.
And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Thompson up top, guarded by Reed. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Beverly finds Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A different look for...
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Giannis. To the inside. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Giannis. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're behind by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Thompson outside, trying his luck from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota. Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bolmaro, the pass to Beverly. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Thompson puts up a deep three. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up. You know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it. And, of course, I have to learn new systems. You know, the NBA offenses and defenses, they're completely different. You know, I'm getting to know my teammates, but we're still growing and get more comfortable with each other. It's going good.
Yeah, it makes sense. And how are things going with Coach?
Oh, Coach and I, we cool. You know, he's had a lot of feedback that I can try to incorporate into my game so I can help this team win, but he's been real insightful for sure.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah. Take care, John.
You too, buddy.
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knock. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was that Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like Burrow. Then you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. On God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, beat them where you found that. Unannounced, hit the base, then.
Power dunks are always great, but maybe Raffle Baby is even more rewarded here for the pro-level move to the finish and the behind-the-back slam dunk. Remember that you could be on 2K TV. Submit your best play.
Coming right up, the Spurs taking on the Bucks. For the Spurs, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. Bucks, Spurs, it's the NBA. Thanks for joining us on 2K. Allie, it's all.
With the Greek Freak.
Well, certainly makes them harder to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Murray and White in the backcourt. And it's Vassell in at the three. And for the Bucks, well, we've got...
Spurs.
How long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Pass to Young. The shot won't fall. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Nora. 6 to shoot. From downtown, buries it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Young's got 5 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Walker passes to Young. Here's Bates Diop. Here's Forbes. Misses off the left iron. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Nora. Back to Thompson. Over Walker. Here's Nora. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. And he can't hit the second.
You know, the longtime veteran Thaddeus Young has changed his game. He's becoming more of a point forward, and he has thrived in that role.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now Thompson, 15 in his last outing. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Mobile One has announced that they'll be partnering with MP. Both sides seemed ecstatic after getting this deal done.
Yeah, B.A., this is definitely a mutually beneficial deal. MP continues to build his brand, and Mobile One gets one of the league's brightest young stars.
Smitty, as you alluded to, the passing numbers for Young have really climbed.
They are starting to use him in a lot of those short roll sets. He has great chemistry with his guards. It could be a brand new version of how Thaddeus Young is going to play going forward.
Thompson passes to Allen. Lopez in the post. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Walker. Here's Eubanks. Here's Bates Diop. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Forbes. They get it back. Now Young. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
29 seconds left in the first. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the game. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Forbes, defended by Thompson. Here's Forbes. Pass to Young. The 3. Doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and...
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Brook Lopez. Grayson Allen is out there with Pat Connaughton, and it's Nwora in at the power forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Back to Thompson. Over Young. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio trailing here. Left side Walker. And he makes it on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And here's Lopez. Here's Thompson. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Forbes. Walker finds Murray. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. That one no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Thompson with it. Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Outside Johnson. Thompson with a steal.
And BA, with all the talk that surrounded MP in his playing time, he had at least tried to do the right thing and put an end to any rumors.
Without a doubt, Grant, MP said what his team needed to hear. Still, he remains as a contributor off the bench. Eubanks controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
On the wing, Connaughton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Thompson. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better day by day, step by step.
Into the lineup. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
They have also done a great job of getting hands into passing lanes and coming away with steals in the early going.
And with a nice all-around game, Walker's just searching for that consistency now.
He is. He shows flashes of being a great passer and a great shooter, and he can really defend. And he's an explosive athlete.
First half. 2 minutes. Thompson passes to Lopez. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Well, the Spurs shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Young. Here's Bates Diop. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. Walker's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Lopez. Give him 8 points now. Now Thompson gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Walker against Lopez. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thompson's gone 3 of 5 from the field. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Forbes from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Connaughton. Hill, the pass to Thompson. Back to Hill. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The shot's good. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Completely new group for the Bucks. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Eubanks comes in for Johnson. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Walker in for White. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Man, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Good on both. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And so in the game for the Spurs, Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Drew Eubanks out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Bates Diop in at the 3 spot. Walker passes to Young. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Murray against Thompson. Back to Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. Lopez finds Allen. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Walker passes to Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. It's Lopez, high post, and stolen by Murray. Up top, Walker. Allen defending. Pass to Bates Diop. Murray with it. Defended by Thompson. Murray, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Down low. The steal. And here's Walker. Allen defending. Yep, that one goes. Walker's got 8 points.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Pass to Eubanks. Fader on the way. Doesn't go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Thompson. To the paint. And Lopez gets it to go. 12 points for him.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And he makes it.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Middleton is checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Allen. And San Antonio also making a switch. Forbes is checked in. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Shot's good by Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first basket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Forbes from deep. Hits the trifecta. Forbes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The three-point shot is how Forbes made a name for himself in Summer League and ultimately signed a multi-year deal.
Back to Thompson. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Spurs ball.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Walker. Back to Eubanks. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Eubanks, he's got 15.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. They're off to battle the Pacers after this one, and they'll be playing at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Forbes. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't connect. And so it's Milwaukee. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Walker. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Connaughton. Back to Thompson. And there's the drive. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a...
Substitution on the court.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Bates Diop. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
Milwaukee with the ball. Now Thompson. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Left side Murray. The rebound by Matthews.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Pass to Murray. Over Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Murray.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Primo. To halt the run. That one's wide left. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. So long, everybody.
We'll have even more updates on what's new in Season 4 next week, so be sure to check back right here at 4 p.m. Pacific Time on Friday.
And check us out on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV. Go show Chris some love on social media, too. We're being back on 2KTV. Are you ready to end the show, Chris?
I am.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Jazz. Offense and defense, both key factors tonight. And the pair of Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert will provide it. They're ready to go as they prepare to face off against the defending NBA champion, Milwaukee Bucks. Jazz. We're wearing our costumes. We hope you...
Good evening, Kev.
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. D.A., thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell. Well, it's
Jazz substitution.
Here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Stolen by Mitchell. There's the pass to Ingles. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
And they'll keep possession. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Great instincts by Giannis, superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Clarkson on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Back to Thompson. Good D by Mitchell.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Down low, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Rebounded by Pinson. Utah's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first, and it's in there. Mitchell's got 10.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
1:46 left to play in the first. To the middle, here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and Thompson gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Here's Pinson, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Pinson. Whiteside trying to break free. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the game to go. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside.
A wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
At the elbow, it's Thompson. To the paint. The jump hook. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Back to Thompson. Misses from close range. With 1 on the clock. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow! Wow!
Way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly. Take a chance.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Jazz lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And the hard-charging play.
He brings energy, on the table, and he helps teammates to get better, play defense. All the teams in the NBA need to play defense, and he played with a high motor, and he's a great guy. He just got to keep working. He needs a lot of things to work on.
Well, that means a lot coming from a former league MVP.
A former defensive player of the year as well. And that's what Giannis is really noticing, how MP is setting the tone at the defensive end of the floor.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
We've got Allen. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Nora in at the power forward position. That's the group. For Milwaukee right now.
Well, Whiteside beats everybody to the ball, but then maybe the wingspan helps out. 7'7". Reach over the top, snatch that.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Now Thompson. Passes it to Lopez. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Utah leading by 3. Gay outside. He kicks it to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. Another shot. Pinson, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Thompson passes to Lopez. Connaughton kicks to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay.
Coming out on the floor for the Jazz.
Utah trailing here. And Brook Lopez. Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
And the pass to Thompson. Shot, high post. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. And Giannis gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Whiteside finds Mitchell. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Holiday throws it down.
Great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Over Lopez. That one off the back iron and out. Bucks leading by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Here's Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Chris Middleton has been on display. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Coming out of the floor
with a whole new lineup now. Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Whiteside, and it's Pinson in at the 4 spot. Allen finds Thompson. Rebound, Utah. Pinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Mitchell against Thompson. Lopez, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Connaughton kicks to Thompson. No good on the 3. And here's Utah. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to O'Neal. Now Whiteside. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Allen with the rebound. Thompson with it. With the drive. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. From past the arc. They get it back. Whiteside, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18 points. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Connaughton. Buries the long-range jumper. Connaughton's got 5 points so far.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Thompson passes to Nora, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. O'Neal gets to Clarkson. Inside, right side. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 12 points for Hassan Whiteside. And here's Thompson. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and drop it.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The offensive rebound. Here's Clarkson. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovich. There's the feed to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Clarkson on the wing. Lopez covering. Whiteside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
Here's Thompson. He has 5. Out to the wing. Here's Connaughton. Back to Thompson. Unloads. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Drew Holiday.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, up by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Brook Lopez. Thompson is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Thompson dishes to Holiday. Back to Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Passes it to Whiteside. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Scooped up. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Thompson trying to get open as Lopez. Thompson with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 15.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Thompson passes to Portis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
Thompson passes to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Mitchell. No good. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 14. Now here's Lopez. Now the pass to Thompson. Six to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Bucks with some changing.
Substitution on the court.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Antetokounmpo finds Hill. To the inside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
On the floor for the Jazz.
Right side, Butler. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that. And then, yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops. Stunting turn into half knots. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If your rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money. Hugging the tummy, nothing was. That Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals, they don't like Burrow. Like the Burrow, they get blocked again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it. That's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't around that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my.
Are you ready to hunt for glory? Season 4 is here, and that means more events with XP, rewards, and fun. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Training Days, where both new and veteran players can earn an XP bonus by playing together.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. The Fist, a sculpture honoring boxing.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. What do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Diallo on the wing. Pass to Stewart. Here's Lee. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Diallo. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Back to Holiday. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Stewart.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Off target with a fadeaway.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
To the inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Cunningham. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. Here's Thompson. Here's Antetokounmpo. He goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Pass to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Grant. And here is Thompson. 9 points for him in his last game. And Giannis with the dunk.
Oh, showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Here's Lee. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year. You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Defensively, they're